Oh, hi, it's Old Pie. Welcome back to Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club. Reading more poems. Writing more poems first. And then we read.
Yep, and we're at the second one for Yuri this time.
And we talk about our favorite Yandere, Yuri. Yuri. Disaster. After image.
After image was her. Secretive.
Yes. I think
I wonder
Aura.
if electricity would be her actually.
Electricity. Yeah, I like that word. I like the word better. Think.
Heart? No.
No, it can't be heart. No, that's not heart.
Melancholy, maybe?
I think we had melancholy before. Yeah. Misery. I think. No, that's not it. Shit.
Yeah,
Wrath sounds like a better word though. Yeah.
it could be, yeah.
Graveyard. Unending.
Unending.
Yes. Extraordinary. Oh shit! I fucked that up.
Oops.
Eh,
Unrestrained,
yeah.
I believe was one of her words.
Right.
Unstable.
Unstable. She's unstable, isn't she? Yeah. Sensation. Yes. Determination.
Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Oh no.
Oh wait. Tenacious.
Vivacious D.
Yeah, that's what I first had to.
Vivacious was one of her words, I remember.
Vibrant. Yeah.
Or horror.
That too. She mostly liked V words.
Maybe crimson. Or massacre.
Massacre. She likes that word. Crimson. She likes both words. Massacre. Yeah. Contamination. Tragedy, I think.
That or maybe pleasure.
No. Pleasure, yeah. Yeah, pleasure. I think disoriented, I think it was so worded.
Yeah, that's probably one of her words.
That's it. Good. Very good.
There we go.
Alright, one mistake, but nothing. Not a big deal. Blah 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 blah. You and your snack, you're fucking hungry, we don't fucking care. Go eat your own shit. Yada yada yada.
Oh boy.
Smack. She just got a massive backhand.
She bit her tongue.
Yeah.
Monica's not here.
Oh yeah, there she
She
is.
just arrived.
She had to readjust herself. Alright. Hey Yuri. Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's.
Alright, let's get started.
That smile though.
Actually, I have a request.
If this is about anal, I don't really. Well, then again, I take that back. Yes.
Do you mind if I make some tea first?
That. Oh, of course. Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea.
Oh, but I thought we were gonna do some other things. But then again, reading is nice as well.
But you're in class.
Oh, we can watch. They're
Not to
learning,
mention for yourself as well.
right? Sex Ed 101. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow as I watch. I follow and watch as she retrieves the small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Can I hold both of them? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitchers and also fetches the electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, because we like legs. Yuri appears delicate and methodical.
Okay, have the water pitcher?
Yes.
Thanks, I'll be right back.
I said yes. For no apparent reason. I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm? Where are you two off to?
none of your business. We're just, Yuri was just going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling her water pitcher. Filling the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Damn.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping you behind the club activities?
Eh?
Damn, it suddenly got cold in here all of a sudden, didn't it? My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Opie.
Hey. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking.
Oh, I like this side of Yuri, though. She got some fire.
How could I say something like that?
Yuri. Yuri, what you did out in there was awesome.
Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Oh, bye. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light and rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Ooh, friend zoned already. Damn. Yuri lifts her head.
Oh, bye. I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom.
Oh, bye. Do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
I'm a little teapot, sword, and snout. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show,
I didn't realize that.
and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Opie. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri to pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Hi, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah, no problem. You can be comfortable sitting on my lap too. What's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
You can use my chest for back support. Sit on my lap, please.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
I don't mind that. The bending over part. Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. Just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my...
Yep, see? I knew it. And it's a true fact. Sorry, I had to drink some water. That,
It's okay.
let's see.
Uh,
Yeah, because, the breasts causes a lot of back pain, I hear, for women.
my...
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes!
Yeah, let's go with that, but, you know.
I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I do accidentally touch her chest. I do accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense, greedy expression as I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have it. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, look at that. I like the animation here, like the sun, the particles flying around.
Yeah, many people commented on this one.
That's- They say good things about this.
Yeah, a
Yuri,
little sparkle effect in the background is really
I
nice.
like that. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chunk and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means that I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Oh, bye.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then... Don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Hmm.
How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't invert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
What?
Ah!
Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems.
Such a freaking cock blocker, I swear to God, Monica.
Popeye, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cops.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Yep,
Get
that
Monica,
just
man.
happened.
It comes in the worst part. Just like every anime, they always come at the worst time.
Almost as if she knew to come at that point.
She was like secretly watching me. Bitch.
Maybe.
Bitch.
Well, time to show the poem to Yuri.
Of course.
Let's see what you're reading for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Oh, pie. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visually shallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this. Yes. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy.
Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I only write for
I really
myself.
only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even if you're close friends?
Hmm,
Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
yeah, I do,
Also, okay, so this is one of the poems we didn't get to see.
if it's with you.
Alright, so, different one.
Here comes a new poem.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Yeah.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them.
Yeah, and if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobby. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Opie?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Opie.
That's exaggerating it a little bit. It's just how I
It's
feel.
just how I feel. I
Fuck.
never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writings. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Getting better.
Who's next?
Natsuki.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
And this is one I can't skip. That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. Trying too hard to be serious.
And what do you mean by that?
Words don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound just like forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops all short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know, Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean.
Uh,
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in the world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. You know, with her being flat and all.
Oh, and we actually skip her poem.
Sarah.
Ooh! I like this one, Opie. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. So it was at least better than yesterday's.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'm getting better at this then.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad.
Well, this is something we skip. Yay.
I suppose so.
Yeah. So, fucking
And the final choice.
fucking Monica. Skip this
I
shit.
can skip.
This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, what have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think your poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on inside her.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean it in a bad way. I gotcha.
No, of course not. Just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
Just a hunch, but...
Oh, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying.
Skip.
But anyway.
Anyway, let's skip.
It's time to skip.
Yeah. I think this is...
I think there's nothing that's gonna be changing on this part. Well, actually, there is one part that's gonna be changing. And it's a choice coming up.
That's like I would walk home with Yuri, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Is coming soon enough.
Yeah, I know this takes fucking forever. Shit.
Well, mostly because we've already seen this.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see this again. So, yay. Oh, I want to
Okay.
walk with Sayori, but I got...
have to.
I have to say Yuri. God damn it. Walking home with Yuri, huh? What does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, given how hard I am right now just thinking about her, I feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
And I'm admitting the fact that we just seen this already. So, fuck you. Anyways, that's the end of this. Next time on Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club, we get through this fucking poem once and for all. We're done with this after this. God damn it. Ugh.